Hi, subscribers. Welcome back with your boy. Hey, I just finished breakfast this morning and I was sitting down, trying to scope out how I was going to get my day started. And all of a sudden, I scroll right across this story on Facebook about some girl named Shanquella Robinson. Her name is spelled Shanquella. Last name is Robinson. A story of how this girl took a trip with some friends to Mexico, ended up dead. There's a video that you can see video footage of her in the hotel and her friend, some girl pressuring her to fight her and just beating up on the girl. The girl ain't even swinging back. And then there's like a dude that's holding the camera. He's like, at least fight back. She was terrified. These are supposed to be her friends. That's why I tell you guys, you can't trust people. You can't. Everybody that you think is your friend is not your friend, especially these narcissistic people. All it takes is for them people to be jealous. And you know what? You're starting to see more and more cases like this, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's shocking to me. Because it's one thing about how I just covered a video not too long ago with you guys on how, people get jealous of you and they'll try to kill you and stuff. But who was to say that this just happened? This shit just happened. What? People are uploading videos. This had to happen longer than 2 days ago. It's crazy. You could tell the girl, she was very, very fun. You could tell she was a girl that was not arrogant. I could read it through her spirit just looking through the pictures through YouTube. You could tell she was the type of person that loved to keep herself up. You could tell she was the type of person that had morals. They was hating on the damn girl. So you invite somebody to go on a trip all the way away from home. They're trusting of you to be their friend, and this is what you do to them? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why I don't hang around everybody. I don't. It's very rare that you catch me going out to be around a friend. And you know what? The thing about it is, I can tell y'all a story. There was this one narcissistic friend I had, right? I had met this person early on out of high school, introduced to another person. This person was treacherous, but me being young and naive, I was around them 24/7. And I just always knew to never tell this person where I lived at. I always kept my family on one side and me hanging around them on the other side. And I started hanging around them more and more towards graduation day. I was a senior in high school. And I would never forget leaving because I had started going into the gay nightclubs around this time. I was fresh to the lifestyle. I had never been to a gay nightclub. And I would never forget, I came home. And one thing my mom did say that stuck out, that was good for the first. She was like, I'm going to tell you one thing, because I think I was coming in at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. She was like, you going to graduate. You going to walk across that stage. And it sent the shocker through me. I was upset about it, but I still got my stuff together. And I finished off my senior year, graduated from high school. But after that, it continued on with me in the streets, hanging around this person, just going here and going there. So one particular day, after a while, we kind of sort of split up because life just carried on. And, I kind of sort of grew out of this person and, grew up and they were living wherever they were living, usually with a parent doing the same thing they do. So as I grew older, of course, now I done hung out in the streets and stuff like that. So I'm very like smart, like street smart, pretty much. I always was book smart, but street smart. So I decided, I don't know how we caught back up. Maybe they hit me up or something like that. But anyways, I was like happy to hear from them. Actually, I think they had moved away, to be honest with you, and then they came back. So when they hit me up, I was like, oh, what's up? So at this point, I'm like, okay, yeah, of course, we can hang. Like, come pick me up from my mom's house. You know what I'm saying? I actually had told them where I lived at because I was comfortable at this moment because I had done grew up and I knew that I could hold my own. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, they come out, they pick me up, jealousy right across their face instantly. And I could tell that they had this thing about them where they were trying to make it seem like, oh, they're in school and they're in this and they're in that. This big facade that they wore when they met my parent. So after that, I had left with them. And I'll never forget. I wanted to drive my car, but I couldn't drive my car, so we ended up taking their car, and we drove it to back to their parents' house, and that's where I hung out with them all day. You could tell, see, the enviousness was already on them from seeing the way my parents lived. Now, this is my parents' house. This ain't even my house. From seeing finally after years seeing where I actually lived at, which was in a suburb neighborhood. I'm not from the hood. And you know, seeing that was nice out there and everything. And I'll never forget we had gotten into an argument about something. And so I told them to take me home. And as they're taking me home, they're like trying to find reasons to argue with me and just trying to, really they pissed off. See, you got to be careful of those people that get pissed off when you decide that you don't want to be around them anymore. Who in the hell died and made them king or queen to make a decision to get upset with you and pissed off with you because you don't want to be around them? If you don't want to be around someone, you have every single right to not be around them. So as they're taking me home, they're trying to start this argument. They're doing the hand gestures and everything. So I say, pull over and just let me out. So they pull over the car and they let me out and they get talking and talking all crap. So I just start walking home. I knew it was going to be several miles, but I was like, whatever, I'll get there. And as I'm walking home, this person gets out of the car and is talking crap. Oh yeah, and and walking towards me. So as they're walking towards me, I kind of sort of like run off, but I'm like laughing at the same time, like running off, like get away from me, like you're fucking crazy. Do you know this person runs me down, grab me by my tank top, and proceed to land a punch in the side of my neck? Ladies and gentlemen, and why did they do that? I turn around and say, bitch, let me tell you something. I know damn well you didn't just put your hand on me. They went to walking away, like backing off, because they knew it was just a whole different side of Avius that they had never saw. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to keep it like this. I ran up on them and hit their ass with a 2-piece bop bop. They didn't even see it coming. They tried to hurry up and run back to the car, but I was at them. Next thing you know, it's like I was standing up for myself. You got me messed up. I'd be damned. See, I guess they thought that, see, when I was young and naive and I didn't really know the streets, that was easy to manipulate and take advantage of. But now this is a whole new Avius. He's street smart. He showed me where he stayed. I'm jealous of him. He's street smart. He got it. And I guess they thought that what's really about them hands, that they was going to, they always used to always act like they was a big bad wolf. But you best believe, ladies and gentlemen, I had to prove it to them that day that they weren't. They got in the car and hauled ass, proceeded to try to come back and jump me with some other people, and ran over my belongings, which it was next to nothing, but ran them over at the same time. I called the police came to the scene. They weren't able to jump me because by the time I think the police hadn't got there, it was something happened. They did come back, but it was, I don't know if it was the police had came or it was something that they had left. And I'm sorry, somebody had texted me, you guys. Let me finish the story. And so one thing led to another. It was like the police had left. So when the police pulled up, the police was like all on my side. What's up? Oh, you could tell they're jealous of you. They're this, they're that, this and this and that. It was so bad they landed their ass right in jail. Yes, that particular night. And what did Avius do? Avius got a ride home from the police officers, and they were so sweet to me, just talking to me the whole time. You should not be around this person. This person's jealous of you. But you see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? It's just the fact of, look at the way this story could have transpired into something much more sinister and evil and severe, And I just thank God throughout the years that He's protected me. Now here it is. My birthday is getting ready to roll around again. And I'm about to be 36. And I just thank God for letting me make it. Well, I haven't made it yet, so I don't want to talk too soon. But I just wanted to thank God for letting me make it at least this far. Because there are so many different things that could have happened to me when I was younger. And I could have not made it to be 24. Ladies and gentlemen, but it's just this story with this girl, it's so much I could relate to, because I was thinking in my head, I'm like, what if that was me? You guys got to understand, what if that was you? What if that was you hanging around these people that you could, but that's why I tell you guys, if they did it to Jesus Christ, what make you guys think that they won't do it to you? They did it to Jesus Christ, a perfect person, a person with nothing but love. They killed him in a heinous death. Not something like, oh, they snapped his neck, and because that's what they were saying. This girl's spinal cord was snapped and all this and that, and they trying to figure out Let me tell y'all something. How could you dislike or hate somebody so much that you do that you want to take their life? It's even narcissists out there that I absolutely damn near hate. But I don't want to kill them. For them to take this girl's life. For them to do what they did to Jesus Christ. Thorns, ladies and gentlemen, beat this guy. This the evil in him. The devil is real, and it's so sad. But you guys should definitely check it out. Hopefully I remember. If I can remember, I'll leave a link. But I put it in a community post. I put everything in my community post for you guys to watch. So you guys can definitely check out the story that I'm talking about in this video. I will see you guys in more videos. And you guys remember everything that I tell you guys, to be safe. Remain hyper vigilant. Because these are the reasons why I say you can never let your guard down. Not once. Not once. Not once. If it's phony and it's around you, it's not your friend. Because a real friend is not going to give you all the mixed vibes. And nowadays, it's so crazy because I'm always by myself and I see so many people hang around each other. So many people have made people the god of their world. Oh, hey, oh, this, oh, that's such and such. Oh, that, and I just be like, oh my God, they're so caught in the worldly. And when you see me, by myself, I just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it like this. Whenever I do want to hang out and somebody having something, every blue moon. All right, I go right here. All right, I'm coming right back, and that's it. I ain't going to hang out every day. Don't hit me up thinking, oh, we need to have a mimosa date because yesterday was so fun. And nope, cannot do it. And I damn sure ain't staying the night over your house. Let's just keep that real. I don't trust people, ladies and gentlemen. This world has become so much more darker, and it's a fallen world, and it's becoming much more eviler day by day, night by night. And people just take it for granted. Oh, that's just the way, this and this and that. No, y'all better wake up and open your eyes, because this is the real deal. I'll see you guys in more videos, okay? And you guys have a wonderful day. I'm out. Bye-bye.